have returned once more for some more Ace Attorney. I've honestly been waiting for a while to play this game. I've been playing Rayman recently, and that's why I haven't been playing Ace Attorney. But now I'm back. And now we are going to see how this man, our fellow Japanese citizen, sorry, there's like a bump on my leg. And I'm just so enamored by it, sorry. We're going to see how our fellow Japanese countryman has gotten himself locked into affairs with some English woman that got stabbed in her back. Have no idea how that happened. We were interrogating him last I was playing, and when I almost died off of a popcorn kernel, crazy, but you know, things happen in life. I'm very happy that daylight savings time is a thing again, because it usually is dark as fuck by now. But it won't be dark until like 7:30, something like that. The sun goes down still a little earlier than I'd like, but okay. Let's just check in to see if stream was alright. Alright, we gotta talk with him. No, we don't. The new location has been had. Oh, we gotta go to his suite. That's what it was. Oh, anime cutscene.
Thank you very much. It's just up there overlooking the street. Good day.
Well, bye.
This is it. The residence of Mr. Herlock Sholmes.
It's crazy that they have English accents when they're Japanese, but whatever. So, this is where the great detective makes his living. It feels surreal to be here somehow. God damn, you need to clean up in here. Is it as described in the stories, Miss Susato? Susato-san? Many famous cases have been solved here in this very room. Oh, I suppose they must have been, yes. I've never read the stories, so it's hard to get quite as excited about it as she seems to be. The detective chases the villain relentlessly as he disappears into the fog down an unlit London street. I can't read today. Jesus. Oh, the thrill of it, the romanticism. Can't you feel your heart thumping in your chest? Can't you, Mr. Naruhodo? Oh, I suppose I can, yes. So, if you don't mind, I'll just stand here and soak up the atmosphere for a while longer. Please, don't mind me. She's obsessed. Well, it looks like our detective friend isn't home at present. Excuse me, is anybody home? Oh, do we have a visitor? Oh! Hello. Is it a big new case for Mr. Sholmes? Hello. Wait. Aren't you... Oh, how rude of me. I'll go make some tea at once. I'm sure it's the same girl. Mr. Sato, did you see the girl who was just here? Oh, yes. Isn't it truly extraordinary? To think that the King of Bohemia came to this very room to ask Mr. Sholmes to take on his case. The King of Bulgaria? King Wilhelm Gostrix is... Oh my god, whatever that man's name is. Sorry, I'm drawing a blank. Forget the adventures of Herlock Sholmes for a moment and look over there.
The tea's brewed, and I have freshly baked cake as well.
Oh, it's you! Oh, I knew it. Susato-san recognizes her too. It'd be hard to forget somebody that looks like this.
Ah, there you are. And taking that with you as well. I was looking for a trial run of my experimental smoke grenade launcher. Oh, good day to you. I'm, well, the inventor, I suppose, of that machine.
It's the girl who turned up at the end of Mr. McGilda's trial in the defendant's antechamber.
I've never met a lawyer from the Far East before. Poor you, having to get straight to work when you've only just arrived in London.
Oh, yes, it was challenging.
Well, try this tea. It's my special blend, you know.
Oh, thank you. Is tea supposed to look that color?
Oh my, what a fragrant yet mellow flavor. Hooray, it's a winner. I tried blending different leaves designed to alleviate fatigue, you see. You must be exhausted after your long voyage here, and you have another ticklish trial tomorrow. Oh, and you're to defend a Japanese man. I do wish you lots of luck. Did Mr. Sholmes tell you about us by any chance? Oh, you know Hurley, do you?
Hurley? Mr. Sholmes to you, Shirley?
Mr. Sholmes was a fellow passenger on board the boat. On the boat that brought us to Great Britain, you see. Was he really? Well, I had no idea. I'm afraid Hurley's out on an errand again today, even though he's just returned from overseas.
Wait a minute. We met this girl for the first time ever yesterday after the trial, and only briefly after that. How on earth does she know so much about us? Did she deduce all those things, do you think?
And perhaps more to the point, why is she here in Mr. Sholmes' suite? Oh, silly me. I haven't introduced myself, have I?
Oh, hello.
It's a great pleasure to meet you both. My name is Iris Wilson. I live here together with Hurley.
Okay. Iris, is it? What a lovely name.
What?
What's the matter?
No, wait, this can't be. Did you say that your name is Wilson?
What's the matter with Susato-san? Why is she so flustered all of a sudden?
Yes, that's right. And what are your names?
Oh, I'm Ryunosuke Naruhodo, a lawyer from Japan.
Oh, sorry. I'm Mr. Naruhodo's judicial assistant, Susato Mikotoba. It's wonderful to meet you. Lovely, Susie and Uno. Got it.
Oh, Susie and Uno. There's more to this girl than meets the eye. I have so many questions for her. I don't know where to start.
Yes, and so do I.
How are you able to read my thoughts? It was you that we ran into yesterday, wasn't it? At the Old Bailey.
Yes, that's right.
Oh no, not at all. I'm so sorry we couldn't have been more welcoming. Although at the time we did have a rather large gun pointed at us.
Like this.
Thinking back now, you left with Miss Lestrade in tow, didn't you? Oh yes, that awkward witness, Gina Lestrade.
Oh, Ginny? Yes, she's a professional pickpocket.
So we found out.
It was very naughty of her to pinch my invention like that.
Are you referring to that trial-disrupting gun-like contraption?
Exactly. So I followed her, you see, to get it back. Perhaps I should think about fitting the self-destruct mechanism in my inventions.
This girl is dangerous.
Anyway, I brought Ginny back here after that, so she could apologize to my trusty technician.
Sorry, your technician?
Hurley, of course, silly.
Hurley? Hurley?
Yes, Herlock Sholmes. We live here together.
I had no idea the great detective had such an interesting young daughter.
Daughter? Not likely.
What?
I wouldn't call him Hurley if he was my father, would I?
Well then, what is your relationship with Mr. Sholmes?
Well, I expect you found that lodgings of any kind in London are very expensive. So the solution is to share the cost with a partner, a roommate.
Your roommates? Oh my god, they were roommates.
I hope you don't mind me asking, Iris, but how old are you? 10, at least this year. At last this year.
10? Well, what of your mother and father?
Oh no, they're not around.
Oh, I see. I wonder what the story is there.
Oh yes, there's something I must ask you. Of course, go ahead, Susie.
Sorry. I'm a very great fan of
The Adventures of Herlock Sholmes, and oh, you have a copy of Rant's magazine. Yes, I read every issue. It's delivered all the way to Japan on a ship. Oh, this is so exciting. My stories are being read on the other side of the world.
My stories?
That's right. Hurley is always solving such amazing cases, you see, and he tells me all about them. They really are quite fascinating. It would be such a shame if I was the only one who ever heard them, don't you think?
Goodness!
Last night, he was telling me all about a new case you just solved on a steamship traveling from a faraway land. So, I was just in the middle of typing up the manuscript for the next issue before you came.
So you
are the author. Yes, I'll let you in on a secret, if you like. I'm going to call the latest adventure The Speckled Band.
The Speckled Band? That's certainly very familiar.
Of course, I always change one or two details in the stories here and there. This time, I had the idea of making a venomous snake be the cause of all the trouble.
Oh. That was Mr. Sholmes' first thought as well, actually.
Yes, and of course, I know that a snake might not be a credible fit for the facts of the case exactly, but it's a story. Some poetic license is justified to make it more thrilling, I think. Don't you?
You're pretty proficient in writing for a 10-year-old.
So, do you mean to say... Are the stories about Mr. Sholmes that are published in Rant's magazine? All written by me? Yes. On my wonderful and very modern typewriter. But all the stories I've ever read are written by a doctor of medicine, Dr. John H. Wilson.
Susato-san's getting more and more worked up.
Ah, yes, that's me. I mean, my name is really Wilson. But what are the what about the doctor of medicine part? That's all true too. I am a doctor of medicine.
No, not at 10 years old.
At 10 years old.
Well, that's quite incredible.
But, Dr. Wilson is an English gentleman. Ah, yes. I did alter the setting slightly for the stories to be more compelling. Oh. Well, it sounds a little strange, doesn't it? A great detective with a 10-year-old girl in tow. I suppose it does, yes.
Poor Chisato-san. She looks like her whole world is just falling apart. About before.
Yes. What's on your mind, Uno? Do tell me.
How did you know that I was a lawyer and we just arrived in London, I mean? Yes. And we have a difficult trial tomorrow. How did you know of all that?
Oh, that's what you mean. Please, tell us how you did it. Explain every detail. Of course, I'd be delighted, although there's really no mystery. Now, let's begin.
Uh-huh.
Iris Wilson is proud to present her Logic and Reasoning Spectacular.
Oh my god.
First of all, I knew already that you were a lawyer, Uno. After all, I met you yesterday at the Old Bailey in the defendant's antechamber.
But you also said that we'd only just arrived in London. How did you know that?
I observed a passport and travel ticket protruding from your purse pocket.
Oh.
So I was reasonably confident that you must have only just arrived in the country. And on top of that, you accepted a case against a particular prosecutor, telling me you're unaware of London's court affairs.
The Reaper of the Bailey. I walked right into that one, didn't I?
Then I noticed a red ink stamp on the back of Susie's hand. You were given that when you visited the local prison to meet with the suspect, weren't you, earlier today? They use those stamps to keep a close eye on comings and goings, you see. I didn't realize. And a red stamp is only used for people visiting foreign inmates. So, that told me that even though you had only yesterday concluded the trial of Magnus Gilded, the two of you had already cut cause to visit a foreign inmate at a local prison. However, neither of you was wearing a particularly sad expression on your face, so I concluded that the prisoner was unlikely to be a friend or a relative. That led me to believe that you must have accepted a new case.
I see.
But how could you have known that the trial is tomorrow? Well, having barely been home a few hours yesterday, Hurley solved yet another case. It obviously amused him. He told me that he caught a Japanese man who was bawling and trembling.
A Japanese man? Well, clearly that must have been Mr.
Natsume. Now, Luna has that fancy Japanese sword. And I think your outfit is called a kimono, isn't it, Susie? Well, anyway, it was clear to me that you both came from Japan yourselves. So I put two and two together and decided that you must be defending the Japanese man Hurley caught. And there was only one conclusion those facts could lead me to. You both came here to ask Hurley about the case. There's a note on the mantelpiece that says the man's trial will be tomorrow. Hurley's always stabbing his notes with a knife, you know. He is silly. And that's all there was to it, really. Thank you for listening. I'm Iris Wilson, and that was one of my great deductions.
I mean, read y'all down. Y'all didn't even get the chance to say much, for real.
Well, was it a winner? Were my deductions correct?
They were spot on.
That was amazing, Iris. Truly a great deduction.
You even managed to certain something of Mr. Sholmes' delivery.
Oh, well, I was just copying Hurley's style for that. This really is very good news. You could tell us all about the case involving the Japanese man. You will, won't you, Iris? Please.
So yesterday, Mr. Sholmes apprehended a Japanese man, you were saying?
Yes. Hurley had just arrived back in London after his sea voyage, but the police were waiting for him at the railway station to take him directly to the crime scene.
Ah, the great detective is a popular man, it seems.
Apparently, a woman was stabbed on a quiet street somewhere in town. There were witnesses who had seen a short, shifty-looking stooped man running away from the scene.
A short, shifty-looking stooped man. Mr. Natsume, beyond any doubt. Soseki-san said that he didn't see anybody else on the street at all, but it seems like we're witnesses after all.
Hurley used his great deductive powers to determine the man's address. It was a lodging room very nearby. He went directly there with the police, and what did they find? A short, shifty-looking stooped man, shivered in fear.
Mr. Sholmes' great deduction certainly hit the mark that time.
Of course it did. He's a great detective.
Still, that means the incident occurred only 2 days ago. Surely tomorrow is too soon for the trial, isn't it?
Definitely. We have no time to investigate properly. Hurley says that London is rife with crime.
Oh?
Scotland Yard is doing its best, but they can't stay on top of it, apparently. Oh dear. I hadn't realized the situation was so dire. That's why they can't afford to spend too much time investigating cases and trying the criminals in court. Staff and money are both short. Crimes are usually pinned on the first suspicious person. That's terrible. I suppose it's the harsh reality of the workings of the world's greatest justice system.
I suppose it is. But in that case, I don't hold out much hope for Soseki-san. Thank you for answering so many of our questions, Iris. This has been very informative.
Oh, you're most welcome. I've had so much fun.
Do you happen to know where Mr. Sholmes is at the moment? As you guessed, we'd like to ask him some questions about this case as well.
Well, I expect Hurley is still investigating the scene.
Of the case involving Mr. Natsume, you mean?
Yes, Mr. Natsume? Hurley said he was going to the man's lodgings. If you leave now, you'll probably catch him there.
Iris, do you know where those lodgings are?
Well, I imagine the police are still investigating the scene of the crime themselves, aren't they? Did you happen to come across a detective by the name of Gregson when you were there?
Yes, we know Inspector Gregson.
Ah, goody. In that case, give Grebsy this for me. This for me, would you? If you do that, I'm sure he'll tell you what you want to. Do you want to hear something?
What is this?
A 5-shilling piece and a postcard, it seems.
It reads, "Tell the gentleman in the black whatever he wants to know. I trust that won't be a problem."
Gosh, this will make the inspector help us, will it?
Well, thank you, Iris. We'll give it a try.
Good luck then. I'm going to return writing my manuscript, The Speckled Band, and I'll be making more special blends of tea, so come back again soon. We'd be delighted. Thank you so much, Iris. Well, Mr. Naruhodo, it's back to the scene of the crime.
Somewhat dubious. Somewhat dubious that they would... What? Somewhat dubious that they would exert any influence over the men of Scotland Yard at all. Oh, we headed back to the scene with Iris's curious note and one of the world's heaviest silver coins in hand. Not that just to be continued. I just started. It looks as though the police are still here, carrying on with their investigation.
Perfect. So let's find Inspector Gregson as quickly as possible.
Yes, and let's see if he'll take a break from his chips to look at that silver tip Iris gave us for him.
This is the 5-shilling piece, isn't it? I believe it's called a crown.
Yes, and you can train a Scotland Yard detective to do whatever you want with just a single one.
Iris must be the most powerful 10-year-old in the whole world.
How much is 5 shillings, by the way? What's it really worth?
Well, it's probably enough to buy all the chips Inspector could possibly eat in a whole month.
That's greasy. Inspector Gregson, do you have a moment? I'm sorry to say that I don't. I'm a very busy man. Much too busy to talk to a pair of foreign gadabouts, that's for sure.
We have these for you. A present from Miss Iris Wilson.
What? For me? Her ladyship? Her ladyship? Give that here at once! Come on, hand it over, that's for me! Oh, don't wait for me to give it to you, will you? What was that coin exactly? It's a silver crown, obviously, but it's a lot more than that. It's, well, an appearance fee, that's what it is. Oh, that's right. For the adventures of Sherlock Holmes. Her ladyship always offers me a little financial award for featuring me every time. Oh. Damn, bro, I've only been streaming for like 30 minutes. I could have sworn it'd been an hour. Of course, her using my name without my say-so does make me the butt of a lot of unpleasant jokes, but still. I am sorry, Inspector. That must be difficult for you. Never you mind that. So, what do you want to know then? Sorry? Tell the gentleman in black whatever he wants to know. I trust that won't be a problem. It says, well, obviously it's not a problem. Go on, fire away. What do you want to know?
Well, if you wouldn't mind, Inspector, we'd very much like to know the address of Mr. Nasumi's lodgings.
Oh, the little knife-wielding mustache Japanese fellow. He lives in a right old hovel just over there, look. On the fourth door of that house on the corner where that wreck of a bike stays propped up. I don't even know where the word stays came from. I just ad-libbed that one up in there. Alley-oop. I mean, like... wanted popcorn.
That is nearby indeed.
If I remember rightly, the landlord is a Mr. John Garridale. Right, well, if you see her again, make sure you give her ladyship my regards, you hear? I mean it. You tell her that Gregson sends his very best wishes. Don't worry, Inspector. We will. Calm down. Goodbye for now, then. And long live her ladyship. Sorry if you hear my popcorn in the back. Well, at least he told us what we wanted to know before he left. Yes, so then, shall we go see what we can find in Mr. Natsume's lodgings?
Definitely.
Alright. We can finally see the other side of the street.
That's a rather typical old brick building, isn't it? I'm sure it has a long and interesting history.
Well, time certainly seems to have taken its toll on the place. It's crooked and sagging all over. In fact, it looks like it's decidedly in worse shape than the other houses around here.
According to Inspector Gregson, that's the house where Mr. Natsume has lodgings.
Just across the road from where the incident took place, I see. Must have been awful for Soseki-san getting caught up in something like this in a foreign land. I guess I have to move on the inside. I hope I hit that sweet spot where I don't burn it, you know. Oh!
May I help you?
Oh, wait, no. I don't think I want to do that voice for her. Yes. Would this be the residence of Mr. John Garrett? It's a little warm in here. Indeed it would, sir. And whom, may I say, is calling? My name is Ryunosuke Naruhodo.
Mr. Naruhodo is representing Mr. Soseki Natsume. I believe he takes lodgings here.
Oh!
We would very much like to ask him some questions about our client.
One moment, please. I shall convey the message to Mr. Garrett. Did you see that, Mr. Sato? That was a real-life English maid.
I know. As I understand it, anyone in standing of English society employs a number of household staff. Well, that was the first time I've ever seen one in the flesh. Oh, the day just keeps getting better.
It certainly feels like we've really arrived now, doesn't it?
We only need to meet a butler, and the experience will be complete.
Well, I'm not sure if I'd go that far, but I understand the sentiment. Thank you for waiting. Mr. Garrett will see you now. This way. Oh. Hello. Good day to you. John Garadeb at your service.
Pleased to meet you, sir. This is Ryunosuke Naruhodo. He's a defense lawyer.
Do excuse me not getting up. I took a shot to the knee a few years back in the Battle of My Wand. Don't know. Earned a medal for my pains, but had to withdraw from service. Handed over the reins to the up-and-comings.
So he's a retired soldier.
It's a hell of a job getting up and down stairs now. I can tell you. Don't get out much. As you can imagine.
Yes, it's quite a climb up here to the second floor, isn't it? I was panting at the top of the stairs. You really must take more exercise, Mr. Naruhodo.
Do you think so?
Well, Mr. Garadeb, no doubt you were very courageous to earn yourself a medal.
Oh, it was nothing. This medal is just a folderol, really. Wouldn't like to offend the general, though, so I grudgingly displayed it on the wall. Why don't you fetch it down, Joan? Let these good people see it properly. Oh! That's it all, woman. Be careful! Oh, dearie me. I do beg your pardon, sir. You jolly nearly took off the skin off my hands. I shall be more careful, sir. So anyway, there you have it. Living the quiet life now.
Yes, I see.
Now then, I hear you want to know about the chap lodging downstairs, is that right?
Yes, we would be very grateful if you could answer some questions for us.
Only two, please, naturally. Especially if it helps to keep the peace here and oh fuck, I didn't miss. Oh, why are you stirring it with ew? We forged an alliance in the Empire of Japan recently, as I'm sure you're aware. So this case is very much in the public eye, as it were.
Oh, is it?
Even had some famous detective poking around, you know, in this old house, would you believe?
Yes, Mr. Horlock Holmes.
Could have been. Didn't catch the chap's name, not really my cup of tea, all that detective business.
Oh, but you have a copy of Wrench magazine here, so...
No, Anyway, the chap's investigating the foreigner's room as we speak.
So he's in Soseki-san's room.
It's a bally nuisance is what it is. The whole neighborhood's twitching its curtains now. I don't like all this fuss. It's jolly unsettling.
About Mr. Natsumi, then. Mr. Garadeb, please do tell us.
Ah, the Japanese chap. Only been lodging here for a week.
Oh, just 1 week? So he moved in very recently, then.
I had two lodgers most of the time, one on the ground floor and one just below us. First floor room became available about a week. Ah! That's all, Joan. Do be careful. Oh my goodness, I'm terribly sorry, sir. Maybe I should give her Smoker Mom voice. If you want to know my opinion, I thought he was a shady sort from the moment I set eyes on him. So we moved to LA. He seemed to have the most nervous disposition, always shaking and looking over his shoulder. The man had shady written across his sweat-soaked brow, if you ask me. I said to myself, Joan, that man is horrible. Sooner or later, he's going to do something untoward. And I'm really wrong about anything.
We won't be calling this maid as a witness, and that's for sure. Was there anything else that struck you as suspicious about the man at all?
Oh yes, indeed there was.
And she's dying to tell us.
Had you noticed anything else at all about your lodger, Mr. Natsume?
Oh, oh my word, yes. The man was shadier than an orchard.
Could you elaborate?
Well, take the man's room. Absolutely stuffed full of books it is. More than anyone can ever read. And he never so much as passes the time of day with another living soul. I haven't seen a single visitor call. He just trots off to that old bookshop every day, every single day, and comes back at 5 to light the gas fire. The funny little man is up long past the time everyone else is in the house and gone to bed, too.
Oh, I see.
The gentleman on the ground floor goes to bed at around 9 each night, but I've never known that Japanese fellow to retire any earlier than 2 in the morning.
Could you clarify something, I wonder?
What, pray?
How do you know so much about Mr. Natsume's routine?
Oh!
I had understood that neither of the lodgers live on this floor of the house, is that correct?
That's right, yes. They're both below us, on the first floor in the street level.
Then, how is it that you know so much about the lives of your lodgers? The precise times that they come back in the evening, for example, even the times they go to bed.
Oh my god, why should you burning this man?
Good grief, Joan, be more careful, woman! Oh my goodness, sir, I'm terribly sorry.
Something doesn't add up here.
It seems that the incident took place at around 5 in the evening. Did you happen to look out of the window at around that time?
The window.
Yes, we noticed that the window over there looks out over Briar Road. The incident took place on the pavement just on the far side of the street. Was there anyone suspicious loitering nearby?
5 o'clock is dinner time in the Gyaradev household. So I'm afraid I don't remember seeing anything. How about you, Joan?
No, sir. It would have been dusk outside already at that hour. And with the fog as well, I should think that it should have been quite impossible to see the other side of the road.
Oh, I see.
Did you notice anything else out of the ordinary then?
Such as...
Anything at all, even if it seems unrelated.
Well... Yes, was there something then? There was nothing in particularly significant, but at around the sort of time here, there... For the love of God, Joan, watch what you're doing!
Oh, dearie me, what have I done? I'm awfully sorry, sir.
Do be more careful, woman. She's doing that to shut him up.
If I may, not a narrow hollow.
Oh, yes.
I have an exceedingly good memory, and as far as I remember, nothing of any significance took place here at that hour, nothing at all.
Oh, really? Mr. Gyaradev? The way you were talking before, it sounded rather like there might have been.
Oh, well, as I was saying,
It was just a trifling matter, really. Nothing of... Yeah, she's burning him on purpose. Joan, dash it all. What is the matter with you, woman?
Begging your pardon, sir. Nothing happened.
Yes, quite. Nothing happened. He sat down to a quiet, uneventful meal. Joan?
That's right, Mr. Gyaradev.
What is the matter with these two? She's clearly shutting him up.
It sounds like something happened here in this room on the evening of the incident, but what?
I wish I knew. Could you tell us which floor Mr. Natsume's room is on? Why, certainly. just below us on the first floor.
And Mr. Sholmes is investigating there even as we speak?
Yes. Told me Knott's his name, had asked him to look into the matter, so I gave him the key.
Mr. Natsume has engaged Mr. Sholmes' services?
That's a blatant lie. Would it be alright if we also had a look around in Mr. Natsume's room, I mean? Don't see why not. It's just down one flight of stairs. Who knows if we'll find anything that can help us with the case, but we have to try. We need all the clues we can lay our hands on, shall we?
Yes, and while we're there, we can speak with Mr. Sholmes again. Perhaps he will be able to tell us more.
My God. What? Just look at this place. And smell it. It's so musty in here. I suppose it's the mountains of old books that are responsible for that. She looks shook.
I don't think I've ever seen so many books in all my life.
No, me neither.
It's so dark in here, too.
Oh, it's so dark in here, too. Bro, you got it bricked up. Is that the window over there? Well, it was the window, I think. Yes, once upon a time. But for some reason, it's been closed up with bricks and mortar. So this is where Mr. Natsume lives.
By the way, I haven't spotted Mr. Sholmes anywhere, have you?
No, that's true, but according to what Mr. Karadeb told us, the great detective should be here somewhere investigating. I don't see him. Look at all the books stacked up here. They almost reach the ceiling.
They're all work of English literature, and they all smell so musty.
With the volume of the books in hand, you'd never be short of reading material, would you?
No, what a dreamy idea.
A bad dream, maybe, for me at least. Mind you, I don't imagine the book that's at the bottom of the pile now will ever be read again.
So reading it is an experience that comes but once in a lifetime, just as the tea ceremony teaches us.
I certainly didn't expect the conversation to turn down the path of tea ceremony philosophy, but okay. Hey. Where you going?
Oh my, what an adorable little cat. Perhaps he's looking after all the books while his master is away.
I don't know about that. He disappeared into the pile of books as quick as a flash. It was a tricolor Mickey, wasn't it? Do they even have that sort of cat here in Great Britain?
Perhaps Mr. Natsume brought the little creature with him from Japan.
That's made me feel homesick now.
Already? We've only been in the country for 2 days. That desk seems to be wedged into the crevice between the mountains of books here on either side.
I suppose Mr. Natsume would sit here and read while stroking his cat. But surrounded by on all sides with towering old tomes, surely he dreamt of books every night as well.
Yes, he must have done, mustn't he? Oh, what's this? It's a receipt from the second-hand bookshop. Yore Books? Your Books?
Oh yes, Mr. Natsume's name is on it, and the date of the purchase. 2 days ago, 4:45 p.m.
That's the day of the incident. That's just a short while before he was embroiled in the terrible attack. He must have been on his way back from buying some old books.
Oh, there you are.
Ah, look, Mr. Naruhodo.
It's bitch. Aha, there he is. Where did he appear from? He seems to be engrossed in the pages of an old book.
I hope you wouldn't mind if we disturb him. Hello, Mr. Sholmes?
Ah, you two. Good day. Now, let me see. Where was it that we met?
Oh, Mr. Sholmes, we were together on the SS Beardia.
Ah, yes, of course, the Beardia. And let me see. What happened on that voyage? It was Kazuma Sogi. He died, tragically, but you were a great help to us. Ah, yes, but of course, the case of Mr. Asogi. It was the one with the snake, wasn't it? Oh. Well, you seem to remember something of it, at least.
What an honor to be remembered vaguely by the great Harlock Sholmes. This is Mr.
Oh, no, dear madam, hold your tongue. I pride myself on my superior powers of recollection. Your names are safely recorded in my brain attic. Miss Naruhodo. And Mr. Susato. Try the other way around, Mr. Sholmes. I lose the first round. Oh my god, this ridiculous motherfucker.
In truth, I had hoped to invite you both to my baker's suite the day we arrived in London. But some Scotland Yarders ambushed me at the railway station and whisked me away to the crime scene. It was an entirely trivial case, of course. I solved the matter in no more than 30 minutes. So they apprehended Soseki-san in that short of an amount of time? I'm afraid the pursuance of a new case has dulled my recollection of my past involvements a little. A little? It is a mistake to think that one's brain attic has elastic walls and can distend to any extent. I do my best to forget useless facts, lest they should elbow out the useful ones. Yes, those are my own words of inimitable wisdom, you know, from the adventure entitled A Study in Scarlet. Please, there's no need to quote yourself. I don't always remember my pearls of wisdom, but fortunately my associate pens them beautifully. He means Iris, I suppose. Mr. Sholmes, we have some extremely important questions to ask you about the trivial case you just mentioned.
Goodness, what an earnest expression. My dear madam, I should be only too pleased, and this murky room is an apt place to discuss the murky case. We know this to be the lodgings of a Japanese foreign student by the name of Soseki Natsume. It seems that you assisted in his arrest, Mr. Sholmes, for the stabbing of a young woman outside here on Briar Road. Natsume. Yes, I believe it was a name rather along those lines.
But Mr. Natsume denies it. Was it really justifiable to arrest him on so little?
I'm sorry, Mr. Sato, but I have not the slightest idea what you mean. What? I can't believe he was looking Susato-san squarely in the eye while feigning ignorance. I assure you, I'm not merely feigning ignorance. It would appear as though the pair of you are under some misapprehension. Oh? How? I assure you, I have no recollection of accusing your astute compatriot of the crime. But that doesn't make sense. The good detective of Scotland Yard made the following request of me, and I quote verbatim. We need you to ascertain the identity and whereabouts of a man seen fleeing the crime scene. Ah, a man seen fleeing. There were a number of books scattered on the pavement at the scene. From the book plates, I was quickly able to determine the bookshop from which they had been purchased. On speaking with the proprietor, I was immediately led to this address. Elementary, wouldn't you say? I believe there was a receipt around here somewhere from the establishment in question. So you don't think Mr. Natsume is the culprit, then? That I could not tell you. But it was aggravating my faculties, hence why I returned here. However, this place is such a trove of fascinating books, I found myself quite lost in biblioth. Do not be deceived into believing that I'm a man of leisure. No, no.
Oh dear.
Mr. Garadeb that's above us right now.
Tell me, have you encountered the landlord of these lodgings?
Yes, Mr. Garadeb, a retired military man.
It was the first time I've ever met a soldier from the great British institution that is the services.
It was the first time I've ever met a maid from the British institution that is service. It wasn't that funny, bro. I don't even think it was that funny. It wasn't.
I do apologize. As you may well be aware, many households in London employ a maid. Yes, I read as much in my Great Britain primer.
And so conversely, whether or not a household employs a maid has come to betoken the social standing of those dwelling therein. Betoken their social standing? Sorry? Put simply, my dear fellow, those who employ at least a single maid are considered middle class. Those who do not are beneath that. In the upper echelons of society, of course, households employ enough staff to constitute a large family.
Goodness, how extraordinary.
As you can appreciate for those on the precarious boundary between the middle and lower classes, being able to afford just one maid is of first importance. I had no idea. And it's for precisely that reason that I find great stimulation in this situation upstairs. Specifically, in the retired Army veteran, Mr. John Garadeb. Oh? Affable as he is, the fellow is hiding something. Whether or not it imposes on the circumstances of this case, I am yet unable to ascertain. Need to make sure this light is on. It's getting dark. I'm thoroughly lost on what he means to say. Well, let's just get on with it. We only got so much longer. This room is thoroughly suffocating for the soul, my dear fellow. I assure you, any man whose lot is to dwell in a place such as this will stab someone sooner or later.
Mr. Snotsume has stabbed no one.
Oh, but sooner or later, as I said.
I don't believe that is the issue here.
About this dark little room, Mr. Sholmes. Why is there no longer a window? Do you have any idea? No window? Well, I mean, I can clearly see that there is a window of sorts. But it's been completely blocked with bricks. Oh, I see. The answer to that question is quite simple. Window tax. Window tax? What is that?
Surely, not a tax on windows.
Precisely that.
Oh my goodness.
Until relatively recently, a tax was levied on households in this country by the number of their windows. Those of lesser means, having inherited a sizable and costly family home, perhaps rapidly closed windows up, while the rich opened windows here, there, and everywhere, in an effort to curry favor with those in power by furnishing them with large sums of tax money.
How awful and unjust, forcing people to live in rooms devoid of light.
Indeed, disease was rife as a result. So some 40 years ago or thereabouts, the window tax was abolished. But its legacy remains, as you can see, in squalid lodgings such as these, for example. I suppose Mr. Natsume's stipend for living here in London isn't very generous, as perhaps. It would appear so. I've done a little digging, and discovered that these lodgings were offered at an extraordinarily low price.
Because the room is so awful, I should think.
Apparently, Mr. Natsume only moved here about 1 week ago. Yes, that's correct. However, I don't believe the low rent is explained by the shabby nature of the accommodation. Still, that is of little relevance here. A matter not worthy of further attention. Are you sure? I'm curious now. Well, I believe I've told you all I can now. Thank you, Mr. Sholmes. Ah, yes, Mr. Naruhodo. Was it not your intention to become a practitioner of law? You remember that, did you? Will you perhaps be offering your services in this very matter, I wonder? To the occupant of this room, Mr. Natsume, was it? I'm not sure. Not sure? On what grounds? Well, I actually defended someone in court here only yesterday. Really? Well then, I congratulate you, sir, on an ambition realized, and so promptly, too. The thing is, it's really made me question things. Am I right to believe in my clients? To trust in their innocence? Yes, trust. Mr. Sholmes, Mr. Natsume didn't do it, did he? My dear fellow, I haven't the first idea. Oh, but I thought that's why you were here. Didn't you come back to investigate? Ah, yes, that was indeed my initial intention. But there are simply too many fascinating books here. I couldn't possibly ignore them. Oh, I see. Nevertheless, there are two facts that I can state quite unequivocally. The man who fled the scene of the crime 2 days ago was the Japanese occupant of this room, and there are witnesses who swear to have seen the same man commit the crime. That is all I can say. Ah, and one more thing. Oh, what is it, Mr. Sholmes? Tell us. I cannot say with certainty whether or not this is of relevance to this case, but I am quite sure that the retired army man who owns this property is hiding something. Mr. Geradev is? Mr. Sholmes said as much before, actually, didn't he? Anyway, at present, that is really all that plays on my mind in relation to this case. Mr. Naruhodo, as the other investigations have uncovered nothing that can help establish Mr. Natsume's innocence. Well, you're right. The rest is time we probe a little deeper into Mr. Geradev's secret. Just remember, I cannot be sure whether the landlord's secret will prove to be of relevance or not. But I wish you every success, of course, Mr. Naruhodo. A busy man indeed. He's gone back to his book in the corner of the room. We need to go back to his room and talk to his ass. Oh, you pair again. Tell me, was the detective chap, I forget his name, still hard at work down there?
Mr. Horlock Sholmes?
Ah, yes, rings a big bell. All that detective business isn't really my thing, I'm afraid.
Well, Mr. Sholmes is in his element down there.
Jolly good show. Another cup of tea, if you please, John. Ah, don't tell me what. Oh. For the umpteenth time, woman, will you watch what you're bally well doing? I should be serving dinner shortly, sir. Yes, of course. Frightfully rude of me, but I'll ask you to take your leave, if you'd be so kind.
Oh yes, of course. We are deeply grateful for all your assistance.
Not at all, not at all. Don't get much chance to talk with younger foreigners like yourselves. It's been a pleasure. Best of luck in all that. Perhaps you could see yourselves out. According to Mr. Sholmes, Mr. Garrett is hiding something. And since no other avenues of investigation seem open to us at the moment, perhaps we should do some digging. Oh.
It's real. I thought it might be a replica.
That old thing? Bah, it's more like a toy. Sorry? The army was selling it off when I retired, so I decided to give it a new home. Never knew when the enemy might attack next. Jolly useful to have a cannon about the house. Really? Isn't it overkill? Be prepared, I always say. You never know what this twisted world is going to throw at you next, boy.
Do you think there may be trouble brewing, Mr. Garrett?
Always is. Take Joan here. Never fails to have a clean apron in reserve. Drives him over the barrel, you see. And then drive very well on the cannon there, Joan tells me, which rather proves my point, I feel. It's been reduced to a drying rack. No wonder the huge cannon looks like it's hanging its head in shame.
Look at that enormous screen. It must have been put there deliberately, surely.
Yes, it certainly seems like someone's trying to hide something from view. What could be behind it, I wonder?
I'm going to have a very quick look, just a little peek.
Maybe let's not, Mr. Sato. I think the maid is going to head us off with a cup of tea. What the fuck?
Mr. Sholmes?
Aha, we meet again, my dear fellows.
Good gracious, when did you sneak in here?
Sherlock Sholmes, sir, at your service.
Whatever you doing here doing over by the window?
I am given to watching the evening skies, the sunsets, madam. Yet sadly, cheerful as the room downstairs undoubtedly is, it lacks an aperture for such observation. So I took the liberty of borrowing a small corner of space by the window there. Well, keeping an eye on one's window at dusk is the prudent thing to do in London, I'm gathering. Oh, one more thing, Mr. Naruhodo. Oh, me? I thought that perhaps you might be in need of a certain great detective's great mind. Wait, he's not talking about... Is he... I didn't expect to be going through that again so soon.
Do you mean, Mr. Sholmes?
There's a mighty secret in this modest room. My eyes even see the most trivial of trifles. I take it you're prepared, Mr. Naruhodo? I think so. There is just time enough for one of my greatly admired great deductions. Let us conclude the matter before dark. Here we go. Mr. Garadeb, though it would seem that you are a military man of considerably distinguished service, your standing as a landlord is most certainly not what one might call first-rate. I'm afraid, sir, that it's all too clear to me. There are two conclusions I've been able to draw by my careful observation of your living arrangements. I beg your pardon? The first, that even as we speak, you are concealing the presence of a ferocious beast in your care. And the second is that as a result of the beast's violent rampage, you have lost something very dear to you.
Mr. Naruhodo, look! The woman's broken out in cold sweat. Unbelievably, it seems Mr. Holmes' conclusions are both spot on.
How could you possibly?
How could I possibly know? You mean to inquire? The answer couldn't be simpler, sir.
For in the dense jungle of logic and reasoning, I am the king of beasts. And I know only too well that wild beasts are not easily tamed.
So, shall we begin? Once again, Herlock Sholmes is proud to present his Logic and Reasoning Spectacular.
Here we go. The nature of the beast. It certainly shouldn't take a great detective to see. A fearsome beast has been on the rampage of late within these four walls. Thus we are faced with the question, what form might this beast take? For a man with military breeding, your eyes are uncommonly candid. Your furtive glance, Mr. Garrideb, leads us directly to the answer. The treasure, the nature of the beast has run rampant. The lion statue, what? Yes, though an army man, you appear unimposing. A fact that has fueled your admiration for the mighty lion, the king of beasts. What is this piffle, I ask you? In the end, your admiration becomes so great, in fact, that you have a living, breathing specimen shipped from India which you try to keep secret. Oh, your face! Yet living with such a wild beast proved to be more difficult than you had imagined. And the chilling traces of a wild rampage are still very much in evidence. Well, yet as we look around, the beast in question fails to present itself. Where could this angry creature have disappeared to, madam?
Me?
Me.
I pray you do not consider doing anything unchivalrous. Your dress pocket gives us a handsome clue as to the beast's current whereabouts. For protruding from his handbill advertising a circus show. Yes, you sought to dispose of this terrifying lion with Mr. Garrideb at Batty's Circus, a trap food show currently sojourning in a nearby park. I have observed them. You sold the savage lion, sir, to the circus troupe. I most certainly did not. I believe I have made my point. The fearsome beast which ran amok was you. In a simple visit to the circus now will reveal the lion prancing jubilantly through the ring of fire. Now, Mr. Garrideb, it is plainly clear that you still have deep feelings for this formidable beast. Indeed, it's that blithe pose and distress of loss that has caused you veritably, whatever. Your head weighs heavy on your shoulders. The pain you feel is being revealed by that supporting arm. Amid fit of tears, you let your beloved pet go? The strain of losing something so dear to you is clearly visible in your visage. Nonsense, man, I simply... But what? We must know now ourselves the true cause of this pain. And we need only follow the direction of your gaze to find the answer. It is these piles of bills that have given you rise to suffer. Within every envelope contains another demand. 4 cartloads, meat, potatoes, wheat, and tea. Indeed, feeding your beloved has had a devastating impact on the financial circumstances of your household. And so you had no choice but to let it go. Yes, well, now, in a final fit of rage, the ferocious beast carried out one last unimaginable attack.
Unimaginable.
The aftermath of which can clearly be seen by observing the carpet over there. A very expensive woolen carpet, if I am not mistaken.
Oh, dear me.
What could have caused such a destructive outburst? This time, madam, I'm afraid it is you who has inadvertently revealed the truth to me. Your wondering eyes has settled upon the very answer you neatly needed. Yes, to explain the dire state of the carpet, we only need to look at the Tower of Cakes. There is no creature more dangerous on this earth than a beast with an unsatiated appetite. Was it or was it not once said by a certain noblewoman, if they have no bread, let them eat cake? Food is at the heart of all tragedy, in fact.
Whatever do you mean?
Having tired of the taste of cake, the beast began to stalk its next prey. I'm sure it not as well at the nature of this final act of destruction carried out by the beast. There is only one logical conclusion. Worked into a frenzy by hunger, the lion attacked and ate the carpet. The teeth marks in the carpet are a perfect match with those of a lion I once saw in India. Girl. This concludes Herlock Sholmes' great deduction of this beastly whatever that was. Oh, they shook. Should have burned the shit out of me. What's the matter with you, Joan? You're pouring scalding hot tea all over me. Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Garridev. I'm afraid I didn't notice. My deductions can be startlingly sharp. It stands to reason that your cup runneth over. Indeed, my revelations can make people spill tears at times too. Oh. Mr. Sholmes, sorry to butt in again, but could I make an observation? Why, certainly, Mr. Naruhodo. What is it, again? Well, your deductions just now. Do you really think a lion could have fit inside the room this size? Indeed, it is the only explanation for the facts. The terrifying truth to all often lies beyond the realms of common sense. But wouldn't it be an idea to consider what lies inside the realms of common sense as well?
But if an uncaged lion had run amok in this very room, surely Mr. Garridev and his maid would have been hurt or worse.
Ah, that's where you're stuck. No doubt the former military man held his own against the beast using that large cannon. I thought you said that they sold the lion to the circus.
And what about the food? Meat and potatoes are one thing. But I don't believe I've ever heard a lion that drinks tea.
Oh, my dear Mr. Sato, it occurs to me with someone regularly. Irrespective of race and breeding, whenever anyone lands on great British soil, they're often infused with a highly appropriate taste for afternoon tea.
Oh, what a glorious notion. Well then, Mr. Naruhodo, it's your turn to shine again.
I had a feeling this was coming. A slight message, that's all Mr. Sholmes' deductions need.
Oh, you can do it.
Excellent. I've been waiting for my trusty partner in deduction to step forward, Mr. Naruhodo. We don't even know each other yet or not. We don't even know yet or whether or not this is going to help with Mr. Natsume's case. Still, uncovering truth is always worthwhile, whatever the motivation. At least, that's what I want to believe. Let us start again. From the beginning.
of Sherlock Holmes's logic and reasoning spectacular.
I really didn't see the lying thing coming.
No, but if you observe Mr. Garadeb's reaction, it rather seems as though some beast did indeed run amok in here in this room.
Ah, yes, something with a very fierce nature. But it couldn't have been a lion transported from India.
So what was it then?
So what was it then?
We must follow Mr. Garadeb's gaze. That'll lead us to the true answer.
What's this photograph?
It appears to be from Mr. Garadeb's wedding. He looks very happy, doesn't he?
He does, but you can't make out his bride.
Oh, how unfortunate. Something must have got stuck on the glass right there over the woman's face.
I wonder what happened. Probably best not for me to dive any deeper. Sorry, there was something on my leg.
Take that!
Oh!
The lion statue on the mantelpiece almost deliberately. Oh, I should have known.
Shut up, Sholmes. I don't want to hear it, because you're the one making the initial stupid-ass claims in the first place. Okay, so what is this? These are shells for the cannon, aren't they? What a strange place to keep them.
I imagine they had some significance to Mr. Garadeb from his earlier days.
Ah, of course. He mentioned a little bit of battle before us. Do you remember?
He said he'd always been shot in the knee.
If around that side hit his knee, there'd be nothing left of it, or Mr. Garadeb for that matter.
Shells, rupture. Yes.
Take that!
I don't know why that would be it. Yeah. Fuck me. Yes. session Mr. Sholmes picked out. Well, perhaps if we did live with a lion, would it prove to be a rather sweet companion? I think that's like a mouse trying to tell his family that the cat around the house is sweet. I suppose it is a bit of a flight of fancy, isn't it? Anyway, the beast we're looking for is something else. Let's have a good look around. What the fuck else is there? No matter Chris could hide the woman's. I think the powerful would be kinder than plump, Mr. Naruhodo. She certainly looks like that. There's a lot of horsepower there. That's someone you want to upset, that's for sure. Oh look, have you noticed her wedding ring? It's very large, isn't it? That's an unusual design. Looks like some sort of embellished sunflower. This one is a girl that was still in the army. Seems to be carrying his rather stout bride effortlessly and beaming a smile at the same time. I suppose he was very strong in his younger years. Hard to imagine now, he's as thin as a rake. Is it?
Take that!
The true nature of the beast that has run rampant here is the reveal of the newlywed bride. Precisely, Mr. Naruhodo. No other explanation could possibly fit. Yes, this framed print picture is of your wife, Mr. Garrideb. And while we lament the fact that her face is obscured, we can still make out her mighty arms and note... mighty arms, Jesus. And note the considerable horsepower they must contain. Oh, indeed, surely any woman of such powerful constitution would be honored to be described as a beast. Honored might be stretching the point. Too late. The fact remains is that the beast which so clearly severs this rumor was your wife, Mr. Garrideb. Oh my gosh. The chilling traces of wild rampage are still very much evidence. Well, yet as we look around, the beast in question fails to present itself. Where could this angry creature have disappeared to? Madam? Me? I pray you do not consider me unchivalrous, but this is plain to me with one glance in your direction.
It is.
Your dress body gives me a handsome clue as to who the beast currently is, or whatever. The poor fragile defenseless woman is beside herself. Well, I don't know about fragile. Oh dear. Anyway, Mr. Jones is quite right. There's no signs of a Mrs. Garrideb anywhere. But it seems there may be a clue as to her whereabouts. A clue that this maid is trying to hide. I wonder where Mr. Garrideb's wife could be. Alright, I'll probably end it in a second, to be honest.
that?
A wedding ring, okay. Your wedding ring gives us enhancement to clue as to the beast's current whereabouts. I'm finna save though, because I'm a little sleepy. Thanks for those that popped up to the stream though. I hate to end it so early, but I keep forgetting to realize that there's gonna be a lot that I have to go through, and I'm a little tired. But thanks again for everyone coming by. I'm trying to hop off so I don't like accidentally actually fall asleep on the stream. So thanks again. I'll catch